So they said they are confident, real confident that cultivated meat, lab grown meat, will sell itself. Hey fam, welcome back to another video. Just some quick things I want to share with you guys. Make sure that you all are up to date. I know some of you already mentioned it in the comments. I'm just a little slow on my time because it's not enough time in a day. So here's a quick video I want to share with you guys. Pay attention to this. Please don't be distracted by some of the other things that is going on that I'm sure all of you have seen already. So let's go ahead and I want to read a few things to you guys. I want you all to pay attention. This is Shauna, and I'm officially checking in over here at Moments with Us. Make sure you all check in. Let us know how you're doing and where you are watching from. Wow, this is in the talks like all over the place. These people made millions of dollars banking off of people who went into this submarine and then disappeared. What really happened? You know, what really happened? But this is what they want you to think, because a lot of people are wondering, like, oh, snap, you know, and they talking about, oh, the Titan implosion. Well, within that same week, cultivated meat, lab-grown meat, have been approved to start being sold in our U.S. stores. Yep, you heard it. It have been approved to start being sold in our U.S. stores, you guys. Lab grown meat. It's a 100% cruelty free. I don't know. Some of the stuff that I'm reading about the lab grown meat is very contradictive. Let's say that. So let's go ahead and read some of this article. It says the Agriculture Department approved the production and sale of laboratory grown meat for the first time on Wednesday. That's last Wednesday. So firstly, clearing the way for 2 California companies, you guys. And why didn't that surprise me that California was one of the main states that was listed first? So 2 California companies are going to start to sell chicken produced from animal cells. It will likely be years. They say it will likely be years, listen, before shoppers can buy lab-produced meat in grocery stores. But the government's decision will eventually allow the sale of lab-produced meat across state lines after passing federal inspections. They're saying it will likely be years, so it won't be 2023, they're saying. Maybe like 2030, 2035 or something like that. That's what they're saying. But I bet you guys, before we know it, we're going to see a video on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. A video going to be floating around way before that time of the lab-grown meat. A shelf full of lab-grown meat inside of a store. I guarantee it. Because they are already working on producing tons and tons and tons of this lab-grown meat. Why would they be working on that now if it's not going to take, well, if it's going to take years to actually get put on the shelves? You know, that's kind of contradictory to me. But let's see what else they have to say. Because even people who actually support, you know, the lab-grown meat, they even question it. But yet, it's going to make them, what it's going to make them, you guys, money. So guess what? What's there to question when money is involved for most people? So supporters of cultivated meat say that the product has better outcomes for the environment, guys. Food safety and animal welfare. But skeptics are wary of scientific and safety risks and say the purported environmental benefits are unproven. Y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard that?
They say the purported environmental benefits are unproven.
So who knows if this is gonna, you know, help the climate, the environment. Who really knows? Why? Because it's unproven. So now they're going to have to take more money and invest in, I guess they're going to say they're going to invest in research. Are they really going to invest in research? Did they invest all of that money in research when they put the jab out there, guys? Did they? Or did they just put it out there, you know, and let us be the experimenters? The people who experiment that. Well, not us, because I personally didn't get it, but y'all get what I'm saying. They want us to experiment what this would do for humans after humans consume this lab grown meat. Like I said, the same thing with the jab. Y'all think that the people who received the jab wasn't the puppets on their tab? Because some people did have to pay. But when it comes down to this meat here, they want us to experiment, and they're going to slowly watch us. You know what I'm saying? All falls in place. You know, with them tracking, they're going to see exactly who buying this meat. They're going to see exactly who's buying this, not even meat, this lab grown, cultivated, I don't even know what to call it. So if you got something better to call it what you want to call it in the comments down below. But we are going to be the people who experiment this meat. We're the experiments. You know, they're going to track us purchases. They're going to be the carbon footprint over, you know, in New York, right? You know, they're going to see people buying it, and then they can easily see, oh, well, this person went to the doctor and they have this new illness. You know, they got these symptoms of this after we track their carbon footprint going to the grocery store purchasing, you know, that lab grown cow. Come on now. Come on now. Don't get distracted. You know, do not get distracted. But here's something else that they're saying. Honestly, fam, this stuff right here really irks my nerves. You know, that's why I try to stay away from it. You guys don't see me report on everything. I know about things, but I don't report on every single thing. Because honestly, it takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of energy, y'all. But thank you all who still share that stuff in the comments, because some stuff that I don't know, I quickly go ahead and do my little Google search and I pop it up. I'll be like, dang. And another one. All right, so the chicken feed compared with more than 300 million tons of meat consumed around the world, a number that is only expected to grow. So there are companies that will begin selling chicken to American consumers through partner restaurants, Upside Foods and Barcrin in San Francisco, you guys, and Good Meat at an undisclosed location operated by the chef Jose Andres in Washington, if I'm saying that right. So the model allows both consumer education and feedback, spokesman for the companies said. So they're going to go ahead and start actually putting this meat, I guess, into restaurants first. But do they have to disclose that they're serving cultivated meat? Or is it going to be like a little fine print at the bottom of the menu that some people never really read? You know, is it going to be a little fine print there? Or when you walk in the door, something that you really can't see in plain sight, you have to really be looking. Is it going to be somewhere listed, you know, not in bold? They're not going to put it in bold, of course. It's going to be some little tiny fine print either on a menu, on a door, you know, when you walk in. It's going to be something and a read along the lines like, this restaurant do contain cultivated meat. Please eat at your own risk. So, what else they got to say? So many cattlemen agricultural groups have cried foul over calling the lab-grown variety meat. And have been lobbying legislators to safeguard the word meat, because it's not meat, they're saying. The Food Safety and Inspection Service, the agricultural department agency tasked with inspecting conditions at processing facilities. So they're saying they're still drafting it up how they should label the lab-grown meat, being that it was derived from animal cells. So they're trying to figure out, you know, actually what to call it. I think it should just be, you know, a big stamp, cultivated cow, cultivated dog, cultivated whatever it is that they're going to go ahead and put up there. That's what it should be called. Should it be called actually meat? I don't know about that. So for now, the two California companies will call their product cultivated chicken. There we go, right there. Actually, the California companies, they approved the label last week. So they're actually calling the chicken cell cultivated chicken. So Cali, I think that you guys are going to be one of the first states to actually see this stuff on you guys' shelves. So when y'all do, make sure y'all send it to #momlife04@gmail.com so I can go ahead and share with the rest of the Moments With Us family. That's crazy. But just remember this here again. Supporters of cultivated meat say the product has better outcomes for the environment, but they're still concerned. Still unsure if it's even good for the environment, but are they sure if it's good for human consumption? Now, if a person chooses, to go ahead and buy the things that we buy now, but then to put something else out here as big as cultivated chicken, cultivated beef, like I said, it's all, I'm not going to say just part of the plan, but it's making the rich richer and the poor poorer, because they're actually saying that this cultivated meat is going to be more expensive. So how is it technically environmentally friendly if it's going to be more expensive than regular real cow, chicken, whatever? If it's going to be more expensive than a real thing, that there right here is what puzzles me. That really puzzles me, because they're saying when these products, when they hit the shelves, they will be expensive compared with conventional sausage and patties, and similar to how renewable energy was initially costlier than oil and gas. So how much is it going to really cost them to make tons and tons and tons of this? Because guess who's really going to be paying for it if you dare to go ahead and buy it? But this here is what people want to see and hear about. While these people made millions, you know what I'm saying? They made enough to feed whatever amount of, homeless, hungry people there are out there. Wow. They rather invest in cultivated meat. The submarine did disappear on June 18th, though. And they did say that people just tumbled on top of each other if this happened. And then it imploded just like that. Now that's crazy right there, huh? But you guys, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave this right here where it's at. Articles would be in a pinned comment down below. If you want to check them out, check them out. Let us know your opinion on this cultivated lab-grown chicken and beef and pork and all things above. Let us know exactly what you think, how you feel about it. And this is Shauna, and I'm officially checking out from Moments with Us. Make sure that you all stay prepped, stay blessed, most definitely, and stay safe. If you're new here and you enjoyed today's report, make sure you go ahead and consider subscribing. And if you are returning, of course, thank you so much for coming back. Until next video, I'm officially out of here, y'all. Stay blessed out there. Peace.